Welcome back to Dwyer Field as we get ready for some 5th grade action. Mason Comets taking on Sycamore. And we are going to go ahead and send it down to James with a coach's interview.
Here to the Grimes. Well, I'm here with head coach, Cox. You all excited, ready for the game, Coach Cox?
You know why I'm here.
Yes, sir. You got a good game plan, ready to go into the game, Coach?
You know why I'm here.
All right, I know the game's getting ready to start. You ready to go get it? Go get it, Coach. We're rooting for you on the sidelines. Go get him, Coach. We're rooting for you. Thank you, guys. Quick and simple, just like Marshawn Lynch, right? Back up to you in the booth, guys.
All righty. And it looks like the game will go ahead and take a start. We'll go ahead and send it to some player interviews.
The Aviators will start off with the ball. It's 1st and 10.
So my name's Raylan. My position in line is the defense. I think defensive tackle. My number is 00.
What team are you on?
Mason White.
All right, say your name.
Lonnie,
What's your number?
0.
What team are you on?
Mason White,
What grade?
5th,
And what position do you play?
running back.
I'm Troy and I'm number 1.
What position do you play?
Quarterback.
What grade are you in?
5th,
And what team are you on?
Mason White.
John Leggett, number 5,
What position do you play?
corner.
And what team are you on?
White,
And what grade?
4th.
Fifth.
Oh, yeah, 5th.
What team are you on, John?
Mason White,
What grade?
5th.
My name is Wesley, and I'm number 8,
And what position do you play?
running back.
What grade are you in?
I'm going into 5th.
And what team are you on?
Mason White.
Massa, number 11,
What position do you play?
quarterback.
What team are you on?
I'm on Mason White,
What grade?
5th.
Will Emerson, number 12.
And what position do you play?
Outside linebacker.
And what team are you on?
Mason White,
And what grade?
5th.
My name is Sammy. My number is 15.
And what position do you play?
Line,
Perfect. And what team are you on?
the Mason White
And what
team.
grade?
5th.
My name is Camden Crump and I'm number 17.
What position do you play?
I play defense, outside linebacker, and then offense, I play tight end.
And what team are you on?
I'm on Mason White,
What grade?
5th.
My name is Ethan and my number is 25.
And what position do you play?
Running back.
And what team are you on?
Mason White,
And what grade?
5th.
My name is Beckett Silverman, and my number is 35.
And what position do you play?
I play defensive end and offensive line.
And what team are you on?
Cox.
And what grade?
4th. Going into 5th.
My name is Noah Frazier and I'm number 55.
All right, Noah, what position do you play?
I play fullback.
And what team are you on?
I play for the Mason White.
And what grade?
I'm in 5th grade.
Patrick, 61.
And what position do you play?
Line.
And what team are you on?
Mason White.
What grade?
5th.
My name is Lucas and my number is 58.
What position do you play?
Center.
And what team are you on?
Mason Team White,
And what grade?
5th.
My name's Zach.
Number?
My number's 87.
What position do you play?
I played corner.
And what team are you on?
I'm Mason White,
And what grade?
5th.
Jonathan Ko and my number is 88.
What position do you play?
Outside linebacker.
What team?
Mason White,
And what grade?
5th.
We welcome you back to Dwyer Field as we have a big Mason Comet interception on 3rd down on the pass. Tried to look for his guy deep, but a huge interception gives the Comets the ball. We'll take another look at this. Good snap, fakes it, chucks it deep, and an incredible catch right there. And that is what the Comets needed. Number 17 on the interception. And Trevor, how about that for a game starter? What a way to start the game. It's all teamwork right there. That was all teamwork.
17 got it. He kind of tipped it in the air, and 87 was able to come underneath it and catch it and secure the interception to change the possession and give the Comets the ball to go ahead and start this game for them.
That's the first interception we've seen today by any team in all of the games that we've called so far, and a very nice start. The Aviators were starting to drive on the Comets, moving the chains a couple of times, but the Comets come up with a big turnover, and now we get to see them on offense.
Let's see what they can go ahead and do on their first drive. Sycamore, they were driving a little bit, and then they throw the interception and kind of stall it out. See it in that kind of I formation. They'll give it. That he'll be wrestled down after about a 4-yard gain.
It looks like one of the Aviator defenders may have forgotten his jersey at home.
A lot of them have.
We got a good mix of colors. At least they all have the same helmet, but you see some green, you see some black, you see some white. The Comets running out so far today, and they're all white uniforms with the green little numbers. Those used to be one of my favorite uniforms when we played.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we do miss those jerseys, don't we?
Yeah, those and the full green ones. The 2nd and 6. They will hand it off, and he'll get a couple.
He has about 2 to gain to get the first. Let's see, what can the Comets do? Set a 3rd and 3 at the Aviators 43, 13 minutes. I think if you don't get this here, if you get anywhere close, if you get 4th and 1, I think you go for it.
Yeah, this is definitely 4th down territory, and
absolutely.
I think the Comets know that. There'll be a motion before the snap under center, and he's going to hand it off. Tries to break to the outside, but a big blitz gets him down.
They don't get it. They don't get the first, but it's inches. You can tell it is inches. It's going to be 4th down. 4th down and inches. Literally a chain link away. Do we need to come bring the note card out?
Possibly. I don't think we have to go that far. And it looks like they're going to just give him the first down.
They will.
It was so close that they just decided to move the chains. So that'll reset the drive. First down at about the 40. Comets come back out in that under center. Pretty unique formation. And yeah, it's going to be a jump on the defensive line.
I'll put them up 5 yards closer to the 35-yard line now. Let's see if they are ready to go. 1st and 5 now at the 35. Comets will go back and check it over, make sure they had the play correct.
Yeah, you're not really going to get a delay of game in youth football. So miss the call, go back and get it, and try and keep this drive moving. Possibly get a big play and get into the red zone.
They'll hand it off up the middle.
Handoff goes to Isaac Morgan, number 99.
And so far, it's kind of been the same thing every play for the Comets. It's been that little I formation with one more back to the left, and just kind of handing it off, trying to just shoot up the middle and go for that kind of short game. And so far, it's working. That'll put us at a 2nd and 1. So you got to think you're probably going to see around the same thing. Formation, it's going to be a fullback dive. No, it's going to be a play action. Or no, it was a fullback dive. And he's going to go backwards. And not at all what the Comets wanted there. So that'll move. That'll move the chains. Not really. They're going to say he went back to the same spot he was, so it'll be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 at the 31-yard line. About 11 minutes left in this first half. Mason has pretty much controlled this game offensively and defensively.
Yeah, that huge turnover could, at the end of the game, look very, very good for this team, depending on how this this outcome is. 3rd and 1. Gonna hand it off, and he gets on the line of scrimmage, and just like that, 2 huge stops for this Aviator defense. It'll cost 4th and 1, and Trevor, you're on the defensive side of the field. It's 4th and short. You just got stopped 2 plays in a row like that, and they're gonna say it's a 1-yard loss. So 4th and 2, you just got stalled twice. You know, what do you call here?
You know, it's a difficult one to call here. I mean, the last time they had a 4th down, like they had a 3rd down, like in this close, they did that motion where they motioned the running back out of the backfield and kind of gave him some eye candy. I think that's one thing that you can't do, as they will go ahead and do the reverse.
And he's going to be
They
tackled.
won't even get there. They barely get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will be another turnover. That's back-to-back turnovers for each team.
Yeah,
one interception, 1 on downs.
Yeah, 1 drive for each team is both ending and giving the ball back. And the Comets drive was looking pretty promising, and then just out of nowhere, the Aviator defense just, you know, forms a wall on that defensive line and doesn't allow the Comets to go anywhere. So, in what was looking like potentially the Comets driving, it's a great stand for the defense.
Yeah, let's see. What can the Comets defense do this time? What can Sycamore do? Sycamore.
They bring the offense back on. That run game was pretty promising, but they like to throw the ball a little bit. Like, they were throwing more than we've seen other teams so far today. So you wonder if they stick to that after the interception. Maybe it's a little
different.
Yeah, too aggressive. If you do pass the ball, you go a little short. So you wonder what the game plan is for this Aviator offense after a pretty costly turnover.
It was a costly turnover. Luckily, it didn't end with any points.
They will come out in the shotgun with 2 receivers to the right, running back to his right as well. Comets running looks to be a 3 front with a linebacker kind of preying on the ball.
Motion run. He will be tackled after about a 5 or 6 yard gain. Let's see what. I mean, that was just that was good. That was good drive there.
Yeah, it's a good 1st down call. Just trying to establish the running game a little bit after that interception. So you get that kind of bit of a running back draw, and it works. It gets you the 5. That's what they were looking for.
And the ball is fumbled in the backfield. Or are they calling it incomplete?
That looks like a fumble to me.
It looked like a fumble, and it will be a fumble back to where they started.
Ball slips loose in the backfield, but is recovered by Sycamore.
Yeah,
3rd and 10 now. Daniel, what do you call here?
It's got to be a pass. You know, you did just turn the ball over on a pass, but you know, getting 10 on a run isn't the easiest thing in the world. It's not very predictable. They have kind of the same formation, 2 receivers to the left. Quarterback stands with the running back.
There's a pitch outside, and he won't even get back to the line.
A huge play on the outside by the cornerback, able to save yards and even drive him back even more.
That was just great. Great job there by that corner to make the tackle. And now it's 4th and long. They will go ahead and punt the ball away to the Comets, and the Comets will go ahead and take over.
Yeah, so far you got to love what you're seeing from this Comet defense. A turnover and forcing a punt. Some great open field tackling. Overall, you know, defensive coach is going to be happy.
Is this another defensive battle for us today? This is going to be another defensive battle? Another game. Back-to-back games where we have a defensive-sided game on each side.
Yeah, and last game was really just that first half, and then stuff started really getting going for at least the Comet offense. So you wonder, I mean, by the way it's looking, you know, you think the Comets have more of the chance because drive on their first possession, even though it ended pretty badly for the Comets, being having to turn the ball over on downs. But so far this Aviator offense, they have good looks. You like some of the looks that you're getting there, but they're just not able to execute properly. And the Comet defense has just been having answers for everything.
I mean, Sycamore's defense was able to hold the Comets last time, get the turnover on downs, but the Comets were still driving. They were driving the ball down the field. Man, I just really think that we'll see some more running the football.
Yeah, it's really what the Comets have been doing. They don't know what to do.
It was a broken play. He should have just taken it.
Yeah, he keeps the ball, and he looks back and he kind of does the hands to the side, like, what happened? That cannot happen. If a play just gets busted like that and you're the quarterback, you just got to go north and just hope.
Double cover that ball, hope you don't drop it.
Yeah, because the play's not just going to end because the offense didn't execute fully.
There is no redo button either.
The coach is going to coach probably would get on him for that. But now he should know.
Closing in on about 4 minutes left in the first half. Let's see. They will send in motion. And he will get stuffed. Maybe losing a yard.
Yeah, the runs up the middle worked a little bit the first drive, but the Aviators adjusted and they figured out how to stop it. So now it's up to the Comets to find something else that can work. We haven't really seen them drop back and throw the ball really at all these first 2 drives. So those runs up the middle, they can work, but when the defense is an answer for it, you're not going to go anywhere with them.
Yeah. And now 3rd and long, probably looking for a pass. They're under center.
And pre-snap.
Offsides called on Sycamore. As you see the pointing.
Penalty on the play, it's offsides.
As you see the pointing on each side. No, I didn't do it, but the Sycamore Aviators do jump offsides. Let's see if the Comets try that one more time, try to get a free first down.
Yeah, that's the 2nd time already that the Aviators have jumps, and those are the mistakes that's going to drive a coach crazy. Don't move unless the ball moves. That's really the big thing. And they just wallop him in the backfield. Pitch goes to nothing, loses, pretty much goes to the same spot that he was before that offsides penalty.
Yep. 4th down and 9. They will go ahead and punt it away.
Yeah, that's a smart move there.
It is indeed. Now, Aviators get the ball back with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. Daniel, they haven't been able to do much.
No, the offense just really hasn't had many answers for the Comet defense. And recently, the same thing can be said on the flip side. Both offenses have, now been struggling. But it does feel like both of them are just a play away from opening up something new and figuring something out. Yes, they have been getting stopped, but it seems like both teams are just like on the brink of getting something going.
Yeah, and that's kind of how it should be. You should never be able to always know what the defense is going to be doing on any given play. It should always be kind of a toss-up.
Yeah. So we'll see what this Aviator offense can bring. This drive could potentially be the last of
the
first half.
With 1 minute and 10
Yeah,
remaining.
Not much time at all. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts, so the Aviators could use that if they can get something going.
All right, here we go. And lining up is Sycamore's offense and Mason's defense. Let's see what they can do here. A forgot a man, and he'll be coming in slowly but surely. 38 in the first half.
Up 1st and 10. Crowd getting a little louder.
Shotgun snap, that little low. The handoff can't get any room. 18 seconds left in the first half. And a timeout called by Sycamore.
Yeah, I think after a play like that, you might just take it into the half. But it will be common football to start the second half. So, maybe you just want to take like a deep shot, see if you can get anything. But you're not really in a zone or an area to where you can really get much unless you have like some sort of a miracle pass or something like that. So
17 seconds and you're at your own 28-yard line. 2nd and 12.
Yeah, we're probably going to see something like that as we reach halftime.
So out of all the games today we've seen, this game and the last game that we saw have definitely been the most defensive games.
Yeah, I mean, both of them are looking like they're going to go into halftime at a score of 0-0. Obviously, we don't know what happens in the second half, but yeah, so far this game, it's been all defense on both sides. Both teams having like 2 guys in the backfield every single play. So I think at halftime, coach is going to talk big to the offensive lines, like, hey, you got to give your playmakers time if you're going to go down and score points. So as we reach the end of this timeout, we'll see what the Aviators kind of draw up here with only maybe a couple plays left.
They have doubles out to the top of the formation, running back to the right, to his left, sorry. It'll be a fake, and he'll take it. He'll keep it to the outside. He gets to the outside. He breaks a tackle. One man to beat, and there he goes, racing down the sideline, and he will get free. To the 15. Touchdown, Sycamore, right as time expires to go into halftime.
And the sideline erupts for the Aviators. How about that for a way to end the first half? And you look on the scoreboard, and it is that. That is it. 0 seconds left. And well, how about that for a momentum swing? You do it on the keeper. It didn't really look like he was going to take it all the way at first, but he's able to shed some tackles, get some blocks, and was just off to the races from there. That's a heartbreaker if you're Mason. You looked like you were going to go into the half in a tie game, but just like that, the Aviators strike.
Yeah, I mean, that was just great execution by the quarterback. Great job with the fake. Way to carry out the fake. He's been carrying out that fake all day. So when they saw him going that way, they thought, wow, he might actually go and get the run because they've been doing it the last 3 plays. He takes it, takes upfield, breaks some tackles, gets going for a touchdown. Yes. So they'll go for 1.
Sells it really good. They line up in the shotgun all games, same still. 2 receivers to his left, running back to his left.
Running back, wide receiver in motion is a pitch. Fake. Is it going to be a throw? Caught for the extra point, and that will be halftime.
So a big shift in the offense as with just 20 seconds left in the first half, the Aviators get a massive run and strike first. We're going to send it to halftime. Comets will have ball when we get back. Stay tuned for the second half here on ICRC.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere, and just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
911, where's your emergency?
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Second half action here from Dwyer Field as we get ready for the second half of the Mason Comets versus the Sycamore Aviators. I'm Daniel Panetti here with Trevor Rose as we are just a couple seconds away from kickoff. And so far it's been a really big defensive battle for both teams, but towards the end we kind of got a glimpse of what these offenses can really look like. The Comets will start with the ball. The this half. After we recapped the first half a little bit, it started with a big interception for the Mason Comets as the Aviators were looking to possibly get a drive going, but just a huge snag that gave Mason the ball that then led to a turnover on downs from the Comets, who looked like they were driving, but a couple big stops for the Aviator defense gave them the ball back. But so far it was really all defense, and just one QB keeper to the house. That's been all.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much really to be said about that first half other than, like, if you can contain the quarterback run, you can win this game as the Comets. You just need to get something going on offense. You've been able to get stuff going. You just haven't been able to score.
Yeah, this Comet offense, they've been looking like they're going to get on the board. It's just every time there's just something small that that kind of kills their drive, and that's really been the key so far.
About 2 yards on that play.
About 2 yards on that play to make it 2nd and 8 at their own 37-yard line. Daniel, what do you expect to see here from this offense?
You just try and settle back in. Obviously, these runs up the middle aren't working. They worked a little bit on that first drive, but after that, the Aviators have just had responses every single time, so you got to switch something up.
We'll go up the middle with the carry, and good effort there, and he'll get maybe 2.
Noah Frazier, the ball carrier, powers.
Yeah, there it is. You can keep getting first downs if you're getting 4 a play, but not if you're getting 2. So it'll leave it to
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. You got to think it's probably something outside here.
Yeah, probably. They've stuffed the inside so far, so I would expect an outside run. Let's see what they do draw up.
Comets taking their time in the huddle, trying to figure out the play. Like you said, 3rd down and 3 to go.
It's a big one here. You cannot give this ball back to the Aviators without points.
Yeah, Sycamore running a 5 front. And we're going to get some pre-snap
movement on the offense.
Laundry will go against the offensive line on a false start. So it was a 3rd and pretty manageable 3. Now it takes it to a 3rd and about 8. So it makes this drive a lot more head scratching than before. And now you really got to figure out what you want to call here.
I think you have to go pass here if you want to get this first down.
Yeah, the Comets have just been loving those 21s and those 22s, but they're running it to no avail pretty much.
Yeah, inside zone is definitely a different play, and everybody likes running inside zone because who doesn't, Especially linemen. Linemen love running inside zone, as the jet sweep will not get outside enough and only get about 3 yards. So Mason has a choice. Do they want to punt? And they will. They will punt the ball back to the Aviators.
Yeah, I think the punt's a good move here. The Aviators, they had that one play, but other than that, it's really been the Comet defense outplaying the Aviator offense after that quarterback keeper. So you give them the ball back, you have good field position for the defense, and just get a stop and get this offense to go.
Yeah. They'll go ahead and start from the 35-yard line. The Aviators looking to see if they can capitalize on the turnover
the punt.
The punt. See if they can capitalize. And Mason, no points on the board with 16 left in the game.
Yeah, 16 left, so
there's still plenty of time.
Yeah, it's still very manageable for the Comets, but they just haven't had a spark on the offense yet, and that's what the Aviators did on that last play in the second half. They took it about like 65 yards down that left sideline. So now probably halftime, the coach is probably saying you just got to contain and not let anything get to the outside and let the defensive line work on that inside.
Yep. See what they do here. Trying to line up the team correctly. An outside run. It cuts back inside. Be about a 8-yard gain on 1st and 10.
Yeah, nice little zone on 1st down. Gets them 8, and that's what the Comets have been trying to do all game, is get that zone kind of run to work. It's just they haven't been able to. So you see the Aviators doing exactly what the Comets are trying to do. It's got to frustrate you as a coach a little bit.
It does. It does frustrate you as a coach. Frustrates you as a player as well. In motion. They will hand it back off to the running back. Running back will get it past the 1st down marker.
Yeah, practically the same play there. Running back on the right takes it a little left, and just goes north.
They just brought a little bit of eye candy.
Yeah, they're just able to get those few yards, get the chains to move. Now they knocking on the door of getting into Mason territory.
Shotgun formation, 2 out to the bottom of the formation. Running back on the left. On the right, sorry. Oh no, it's the left. Quarterback keeper to the outside. He turns the corner. He breaks the tackle. Gets out after a 12-yard gain.
We'll move the sticks once again. So these quarterback keepers in these zones have been working very well for this Aviator offense this second half, and I wonder if to a point it's just being just out-conditioned. Obviously, the weather has really picked up since those K1 and those second grade games there, all the way in at 10:30. Now being 84, almost feeling like the 90s. We were out there once. They don't feel good.
No, absolutely not. As it will be a reverse back to the other side of the field. Crashing down, will not make the tackle, and will make the tackle after about a 9-yard gain. Great play design.
Yeah, I mean, it makes you think that they're going right, makes you think they're going left. You don't know who has the ball until they're about 5 yards down the field. So a lot of really good calls this possession. Offensive coach really kind of exploiting this defense and moving the offense around in multiple ways that have all been working. So you really like what you're seeing from this this offense, and it's time for this Comet defense to really do something.
Rolling out, the pass is caught, and he will make the move and head into the end zone. Touchdown, Aviators.
Yeah, on a drive full of runs, they run the play action, and it works like butter. It is beautiful, and you have your guy wide open. He makes that man miss, and just like that, it's a 2-possession game.
Great job there by the Aviators. They run the same type of play, but the wide receiver does not come in motion to fake to get the reverse. He just stays out there, and is a little touch pass, caught, makes the move, gets in the end zone.
Yeah, very nice throw. So they're going to line up for, it looks like the 1-point conversion. They line up in that same formation. The shotgun, 2 receivers to his right. They're going to hand it off. And he goes through, and it looks like he breaks the plane for that 2-point or that 1-point conversion. So with 11:25 left, the Aviators make it a 2-possession game, 14-0. So now the Comets come back out for another drive, their second of the half, and you got to think there's going to be a change in some sort of play calling, because these runs up the middle are just getting stuffed by this Aviator defense, and you're starting to fall back behind in this game. So maybe see if your quarterback can find some open guys, or maybe like a read option type play, just a quarterback keeper but trying to open the playbook a little more.
Yeah. I mean, they're down 2 scores. They got 10.5 left in the game, running clock. If they score quick and they get the ball back to their defense, if their defense holds, they still have a chance to tie this game.
Yeah, this game is definitely not out of reach. And the thing with both offenses is that they're not holding on to the ball super long. In one of those Western Brown games, we saw that Western Brown offense taking their sweet old time with the football, and that's what led to them beating that Mason team. I think it was 3rd or 4th grade. But so far, the offenses have been quick with the ball, whether it being good or bad. So, you're the Comets. You're looking for your little breakout play.
And they will line up under center, 2 wings, single backfield. It's a handoff to the running back. Running back will barely get anything.
Yeah, it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't even look like they'll move the chains or the
yard marker.
Gets through the line and picks up about 1 yard. It's 2nd down.
So it'll be 2nd and about 9 for this Comet offense. It's been a very familiar fate for this offense of getting these 2nd and 3rd and longs because these first and 2nd downs they're not generating much.
They're in the huddle and they will go ahead and break the huddle. Let's see. Dial up here. Tight formation, the same exact formation they had on the previous play, running back in the backfield. Handoff. Nope, fake. It's a reverse.
55 will keep it.
55 will keep it and will get down after a short-ish gain. 3rd and about 7 here.
Yeah, just barely gets a couple on that, so once again, they find themselves in a 3rd and long situation. And with the way that they've been running the game so far, you would think maybe it's about a jet sweep or something like that. But you got to think that you can have some sort of a play action available, try and catch this defense off guard, because I don't think the Comets have thrown it once this game.
No, I don't think so either. Let's see what they line up with.
Getting their players in formation. Some of them are pretty confused.
It's a handoff, and he will go nowhere. Maybe even lost a yard there, as now it's 4th down and medium. What do you punt this ball or do you take it?
I feel like you got to keep it. It's 2 possessions. You're down under 10 minutes. And under 7 minutes and 30 seconds, so you're really running out of time to make something happen, and it's just a lot of frustration on this offense. You can see some guys not knowing the rules or not knowing something.
So go ahead and punt it away.
Yeah, it will be a punt. So we'll see if the defense can get some sort of a stop.
They'll have to get a stop here in order to give their offense a chance to even put some points on the board.
Yeah, already a 2-possession game. We dip below 7 minutes left, and the Aviators are going to get another possession. So, they have freedom of calling pretty much whatever they want. They can take down the clock if they want to. Both teams still having their timeouts, but you're the Aviators. You're up 14-0. You feel like you have all the freedom in the world for play calling.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 6.5 minutes. If they get the stop, there's still a minor chance that they can, put some points on the board.
Yeah, so we'll see what the Aviator offense and Comet defense can do. They're still in the huddle.
Coming onto the field now, the Sycamore offense getting ready to go for their third of the second half. Sorry, second possession in the second half.
Sycamore's ball on their own 35-yard line. It's
2
first
out
and
to
10.
the bottom of the formation, running back to the left.
You're kind of running the same formation that they have been. Looking to the sideline, looking at guy will either sub in or get in on
Just
the offensive line.
Jump in.
Offensive line of fully different colored jerseys. They hit 1st and 10. It's going to be a fake. The quarterback's going to keep it. Gets to the outside. A man to beat. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another one.
Yeah.
Gets close to the first down. About 8 or 9 on first.
The quarterback keeper.
Probably about 9.
QB is brought down by Isaac Morgan, number 99.
Isaac Morgan on the tackle, saves the first down.
Pick up on the
But
play of about 9 yards.
for the Comets, you can't really allow much going forward.
Great gain on first down for the Aviators. Let's see what the Aviators can do on second and very short. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers up to the top of the formation. The snap. It will be a pass. Getting through is the line, and he'll go ahead, take off. He'll get some yards. He breaks free, and he'll get down to about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, nice job of rolling out of the pocket there. Sends some pressure. Comets had some defensive linemen get through, but he's able to roll out to the right, keeps his eyes downfield, realizes that he has to make a move himself, and he's able to get a line that gets the chains moving.
He is brought down
that would be
at the Mason 38-yard line.
Yes, it will be a first down.
It will be a first down at the Mason 38-yard line with 3.5 left in the game. It's a handoff to the running back. He'll break a tackle, shed another tackle, but stepped out after a first down.
Yeah, now it seems like the Comets are being just outran by this Aviator offense. People, they hate the conditioning, but man, it works. You know it very well. If you are not conditioned, you can have a great first quarter, a great first half, but once that third quarter comes and it's 5 minutes left in the game, a lot of times it's about who can survive the longest, who can run that extra 10 yards and be there to make that play.
Yep, let's see what they'll go ahead and do. Handoff, fumble in the backfield. Running back picks it up. He'll go, run, and get absolutely walloped in the backfield.
Huge tackle. You could see him kind of gear up and get ready for the tackle. That's probably one of the biggest plays of the game for the Comets. You gotta love that.
Yep. With a minute 50 left.
Number 5 for the Comets.
There is a loss in that play.
So you're at that point where you're just kind of looking for something to end off on a high note going into next week, and that could be it.
2nd and 20. The handoff.
It's the outside. He has some
game
room.
was back. He is juke move down to about the 5-yard line with a minute and 20 left. Knocking on the door is the Sycamore Aviators.
And that'll be a first down and a lot more as they get inside the 10. So it'll be first and goal for the Sycamore Aviators as they try and attack more onto this lead, try and make it a 3-score game as we reach just under a minute left in this second half.
Yep. 50 seconds, first and goal at the 5. Run to the outside. He makes a move, makes 2 moves, and will get tackled down probably after a loss of about a yard.
Yeah, it looks like when he cut inside that he had some room on the outside. Try to go there, but the Comets do well at containing. And the clock will go down 15 seconds. Let's see if they try to run another play or just let this clock go down. 10 seconds left now on the clock. Looks like they will try to run another one in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left. And he gets the snap, hands it off, has the room, and is he in?
He's down at the 1, and time expires.
So Aviators would have liked to have that third, but they're just about an inch short of it. Either way, that'll do it here from Dwyer Field as the Aviators defeat the Mason Comets in this 5th grade game of the Grimes Bowl. 14-0. The Aviators have all the answers against the Comets, and the Comets are going to have a lot to work on in practice. But like we say with all of them, it's the beginning of the season. You're going to have games like this. You're going to have things like this. We thank you for watching here on ICRC. Stay tuned as we have even more coming your way.